Hi everyone, Susan Brady here of Nurtured Bones. Many women are shocked to find out they have osteoporosis and even more confused when they're doing everything right. They're eating well and they're exercising and they're still seeing bone loss. And that's where it gets really frustrating. And what we're starting to understand is that bone health isn't just structural. It's deeply influenced by what's happening in the body systemically. And one of the most important pieces of that is inflammation. And what's becoming increasingly clear in the research is that inflammation may play a significant role in bone loss. And there was actually a recent study looking at inflammatory patterns derived from a standard blood test. So, markers that are actually calculated from your CBC or your complete blood count. And what they found was that higher levels of these inflammatory patterns were associated with lower bone density and a higher risk of osteoporosis. And another study even showed that one of these markers was associated with fracture risk in older women. So, what does that mean? It means your immune system and your level of inflammation may be influencing your bones more than you realize. And when inflammation is elevated over time, it can increase bone breakdown, it can interfere with bone building, it can impact nutrient absorption, as well as affect overall metabolic balance. So even if you're doing everything right on the surface, there may be something happening underneath that isn't being addressed. And this is where lab testing can be really helpful because inflammation isn't always something you feel, but there are markers that can give us clues. So, markers like a C-reactive protein or patterns within your CBC, or even markers like ferritin or blood sugar. And all of these can reflect underlying stress or inflammation in the body, and they're not always looked at through a bone health lens, but they should be. And this is exactly why I take a more comprehensive approach when looking at bone health, not just asking you what your bone density is, but asking why might it be changing. So in honor of Osteoporosis Awareness Month, I'm offering personalized bone health lab review at a special rate for a limited time. So if you already have labs, we can go through them together. But if you don't, I can also guide you on exactly what to request so we can start uncovering some of these deeper patterns. Because understanding what may be driving bone loss will open up more opportunities to actually do something about it. So you can schedule your bone health lab review by clicking on the link in the description of this video. Thank you and have a great rest of your day.